Go.
Petre, we are
Hello.
online. Hello.
Hello again.
Hello, Priska.
Hello, Priska.
Okay, we can start. So, Petre, you can explain your situation, please.
Okay. So basically, I discovered the hypnosis regression technique a few years ago,
Hmm.
and I just wanted to try to test it to solve some of the issues I was confronting at the time. I did like 6 sessions by now.
Hmm.
All
Yeah.
were successful, I can say.
Hmm.
Very important issues have been resolved. However, what was on my list 2 years ago regarding, say, the general health situation and general life situation is the same as now as 2 years ago. So at this level, there is no visible improvement. There are some particular issues regarding health, which I mentioned. I won't go into details. I've just pointed there in the first point. I said numerous, persistent, sometimes evolving health problems during the last 20 years or more. Those which I have highlighted are, I could say, in progression. So there is no healing observed until now. But there are many more. I just pointed a few, like 7, I think. So this is a one particular concern for me, the health situation, or otherwise said, anything which is related to the physical body. Okay. Another
Okay, tell
issue
me
of,
your
yes.
physical issues that maybe there is esoteric cause. What are they?
Well, let's say just to point a few skin
Uh,
problems.
Skin.
So,
Skin.
yeah,
Hmm.
skin. Yeah, this
Hmm.
one. From top of the head to the, yeah. Um Also, for instance, also related to skin, I would say excessive body hair, which is not my type, but I have noticed that I mean this is not my genetic type. Some people are more hairy, you know. I was not this kind of guy, but this started say 20 years ago and then continue progressing. So it's an issue of concern. Also, it has to do with the overall appearance. Also, I was a more or less skinny guy, slim, you know, and now I can say I'm overweight for the last 15 years at least 10, 15 kilos extra for 15 years, which stay the same regardless I eat or I don't eat.
I see you fine, very fine.
Well, you see me, you see the face.
Okay, okay.
There's a belly. I'm a slim guy.
It's normal.
No, no, no. I'm a hello. I'm a slim guy. You know what I mean? Slim. That is the bone structure is slim.
Okay.
I'm not a massive guy. Massive. So there are at least 15 kilos body fat for the last 15 years, which don't go away, regardless I eat or I don't eat. Normally, I eat little and good food, not junk food.
Right. Did you try to practice sports, some sports?
Yes,
Neither, neither,
no, no, no,
nothing.
no, no. So, for instance, if I go 2 months at the gym and I also keep diet, zero results,
Okay.
zero.
Hmm.
Okay, so I say it's an esoteric cause.
Okay.
Uh, Well, another issue of concern, which started at least 20 years ago, is, and it's not age related, because it started at 30 years, say. It's the degeneration of gums and teeth. So it has nothing to do with the age. For instance, regarding the teeth, I had recurrent dreams for years and years and years that my teeth are being destroyed. I was dreaming that.
In your dreams. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Another big issue of concern is the sexual dysfunctions, which started again when I was, say, 25, something like that. So it is not age related. A severe myopia. So.
Well, you are not so old. Of course, it's not age related. You are not so old for that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but some people say, it's normal if you're 40 or 50. No, I say it's not normal.
Fat is normal at your age. That's it. But not the other one issues.
No, believe me.
No, Friska, we don't hear you. Friska, we don't hear you.
I say even a Calogero age is normal. You don't see, but he has a belly.
I have my fat. Eh?
I can show a picture of my normal body form, body shape. Doesn't matter. Okay. So severe myopia. This is from I don't know, childhood, something, teenager. Since then, 40 years. By the way, I don't feel old at all. So I don't care about the age, the calendar age. For me, it's just a number. I don't feel it. I never felt it. Quite the contrary. I feel emotionally like I'm in high school, something like that. So that's why I say most of these are not age related. I'll mention two more issues and then I stop, because there are tens of issues. One is it's called hyperesthesia, which is an excessive sensitivity to external stimulus. For instance, visual stimulus or audio stimulus or tactile stimulus, okay? Or even smell, olfactive stimulus. So this is a neurological dysfunction. So it's an excessive reaction to all kinds of stimulus. Yes. And last one I would like to highlight, and then I stop with these problems, is the dyslexia. That is a mispronunciation of words.
In Romanian? Again, in Romanian, I mean.
No, well, in Romanian also, but...
in English is normal. The pronunciation is not for all native speaker.
No, it's not normal because for me. Because, for instance, point number 6, 20 years ago, I was speaking English as I was speaking Romanian. The same level of proficiency, absolutely, you say high standard to the like a native speaker. And then progressively this has diminished in years. And now I speak, just to get along.
Okay, but just a question. But do you work in English? Because you are in Romania and you don't practice English. It's normal.
Yeah, no, it's not normal. I used to work in international projects. So the working language was English.
Okay.
Colleagues were, Italian, Spanish. So everybody was speaking English.
Okay.
So I use English a lot. Of course, not as much as I used 20 years ago. But what I'm saying is that the capacity of my proficiency in listening and speaking has diminished considerably in the last 20 years. And it shouldn't have. And one reason is also the dyslexia. I never had any problems in English. Even in German, I could have pronounced, these kind of words like 60 letters. The Geheimnis, Gebluten. Yeah, I could pronounce any word.
Right.
Now,
Me neither.
Also in Romanian, but also in English, I have problems with with certain words. So it's again, it's a new issue, dyslexia. So overall, as I understood from my first session 2 years ago, almost, there was a extremely complex interference on multiple levels, which affected all the organs of the body, all the systems, and all the perceptions. So this was solved 2 years ago. However, the underlying problems have not been solved, which brings me to the subject of our meeting. It means there is still something more to dig, which I haven't yet discovered. Since I have sent you the issues for this session, that is 3 weeks ago, I discovered, for instance, a few more things. Some of them are already solved. For instance, I discovered another pact with a demonic entity, a big one. Both the pact and the entity. The pact was canceled. So that's no longer an issue. Also, I discovered there are still some energetic connections active with such entities. Let's call them bad entities. These kind of connections I worked myself with help of others to cancel, to eliminate. Now there are only something like 15 left. There were much more. I like to point that this kind of connections, I think they work through mental frequencies, through emotional frequencies, and through sexual desire frequencies. That is, they are not necessarily visible to the energetic vision. Although the last one, 2 days ago, which I asked some friend to work on it, was visible as a sphere with spikes, a metallic sphere with spikes, which was somehow attached to the last etheric bodies, so the most distant one from the body. Okay, so I am working on this kind of things for years with different approaches. But let's say that still the health problems have not been solved. There is a constant deficit of energies, and I mentioned all energies, my energies. I mean vital energy, sexual energy, which is extremely weak, the defensive energy, the trophic energy, which is responsible for metabolism, the pectoral energy, which normally circulates in this area, responsible for breathing. There are still some blockages in the first etheric body, the first body of energy. For instance, some malfunctioning of chakras, meridians, and there is a major imbalance of the yin and yang energies. For instance, I have too much yin energy for a man. Normally the yang should be in excess, if anything, but for me the yang is very low and the yin is very high, which creates all kinds of problems. I've mentioned the diminished capacity of learning and speaking in foreign languages. For instance, I was very attuned to Italian. I could, in 2 days, if I went to Italy, I could understand almost everything. Now it's not the case, so it's still a problem. I would like to address it if possible, because I like to speak to people in their language, or at least in English. 2 more things and I stop. I think there are still some fragments of foreign, let's call them mental systems, which are still active in my existence. One such mental system was eliminated 2 years ago. It was co-created by me and some entity. I think that was eliminated, but there is another one which I think was fragmented and eliminated, but not all. And I think these entities also connect with me through these fragments of mental system which are still active within my existence. And last one, I can say there is an overall blockage of life in all the aspects. For instance, social aspects, friends, romantic, sexuals, money, a proper home, whatever, you name it, except for the spiritual and awareness awakening aspect. In that area, I can honestly say I'm making progress, very good progress. But the rest of life is still blocked. Everything. I'm not saying I'm poor. I'm saying, for instance, the flow of money is blocked. I have money. I don't live on the streets. I have a small house, but I don't have the house I want, you know. And I also, I always gained, let's say, maximum 30% of what I could have gained at each moment. So there was severe blockage on money, which is active also now. The only aspect which is deblocked is traveling. So I can say I travel a lot, at least until this year. You know why? But I will start again in 10 days. So traveling, it's free. I can go, I don't know, 6, 7 times a year and see other places. But the rest, it's blocked. So this is it.
Okay. Okay, thank you for your 4 or 5 minutes of resume.
Resume.
Okay, so we don't need to touch every detail
I understand.
you gave us because this is all the consequence of your supposed esoteric cause. So we have to work in this esoteric cause if we find one, and we work on it. So when the problem is solved, when the interference is solved, so you can see every progress in every way of your life, but with time, because you know after the session you need a metabolization time, metabolizations process, so
Yep.
you can see some results in next days, next weeks, and other results in many time more. It's normal, completely normal. Okay, maybe in some point of reference you gave me in some issues as you called. Maybe there is not any esoteric cause, but a physical one, maybe. So
So then we
it's
forget about that, yes.
okay. So now the first person to induct into hypnosis is you, and Priska is going under hypnosis with you right now. So you can get a comfortable position now, and we go.
Calo, I mentioned I would like
Yes,
only.
I know.
Ah,
Don't worry.
okay, good.
Don't
I
worry.
don't worry.
We try. We try. If you don't go into
Good,
hypnosis, it doesn't
good,
matter because Priska is here.
good.
So sometimes I'll ask you some question. If you can give me an answer because you visualize or feel something or you receive information, good. If not, there is Priska. Okay? Why we
Yep.
do this? Because in the conversation between me and Priska in this case, with your information, the information kept from your hypnotic environment, from your subliminal space, so can help you to start to co-create with us so you can start to visualize or feel something or get information. This is the co-telepathic session. So now close your eyes. I do a very short induction.
Okay.
The short induction is only for high hypnotic susceptibility, as Priska. If you have an high hypnotic susceptibility, you can visualize or feel something. Or if not, I I start to work with Priska and that's it. I
Good.
only count 10 to 1, so you can get relaxed. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Now I count 1, 2, 3, and you go to a memory or a dream. 1, 2, 3. What are you remembering?
For the moment, there's no memory.
Mhm.
Also, very little thoughts or none.
Okay, now you stay in this mood. Your mind is blank, so Priska can go in with your permission, of course, in your
Yes.
space. She's getting into your space. Tell me, Petre, how you feel Priska or how you see Priska. Do you?
I could say there is a sensation on the forehead.
Okay, stay there, please. And
Just like an energetic field.
mm-hmm. And you, Priska, how do you see him?
The first vision that I had, it was him, I think in a previous life, and it was like a human fish.
Mm-hmm. Okay, can you approach your microphone to your mouth, please? Just a bit.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Okay, a little better.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are seeing Petre in his past life as a fish human,
Yes. Yes. He was diving in the water.
diving in the water. Okay, is this body a physical one or an energetic one?
Physical one.
Physical one, past life.
Yes.
What year is that?
35,000.
35,000.
I don't
Okay.
know if before, or I don't think we are on planet Earth, but
Okay.
it's
Observe
35,000.
is the planet is the Earth planet.
Is it the underwater planet?
Underwater planet. Okay. Just put a little up your microphone near your.
Yeah, it's okay.
I hope yes.
It's too low. Maybe I put
No, no, no,
up
no,
the
no, no,
volume.
no, no.
Oh.
It's good. Okay, 35,000 year underwater.
Mm.
Okay, so observe the DNA of Petre in that underworld and tell me if you see relation with this human 2020 on Earth
Mhm.
body and the other one.
Yes.
Yes?
hmm
What percentage of the same DNA do you see?
On the fish, on the human fish is humanoid and fish DNA, and then I see in him now
Mhm.
both of them, a little bit of humanoid and a little bit of fish
Okay.
DNA on the present life.
What is his name?
Wani.
Wani. Okay, and you, Petre, what do you see now?
No vision.
Okay, so Priska, please, could you allow me to talk directly through you to Wani?
Yes.
Perfect, thank you. Wani, hi Wani.
Who
Uh,
are you?
I'm one from another planet, another space, another time.
Why you are contacting me?
There is not a why. I just here for casualty.
So I have to go now
Why?
because I have things to do underwater. They are calling me.
Okay, but you can block the time if you want. This is a very strange and rare situation. Why do you want to go?
I don't know because I don't know what you want from me.
I don't want anything. I just here, and the situation is very curious. So I'm very curious. Okay,
Okay.
can we spend some time to talk about something?
Yes, but I don't have much time.
You can block the time. Block it. So you have infinite time right now. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, and just observe me. Observe my morphology. How do you find me?
Strange.
Strange? Why?
Your skin is different,
Mm-hmm.
and your hands, they're different from mine. And
Mm-hmm.
you have hairy hair. I don't know. You have hair.
Mm-hmm.
And you have something between your legs. Something hanging between your legs.
Mm-hmm. This is my sex.
I don't have sex.
Mm-hmm. How do you reproduce yourself?
Me, I don't.
No?
I'm a hermaphrodite. No,
Do you have sons?
no, not me.
But you
Others,
will you have?
others.
Do you want to have?
No, no, I can't because we have different types in my race. So there are some, and they are the one who reproduce, but not me.
Okay.
Not all of us can reproduce,
Okay.
just certain of us.
I say it's a wonderful world where you are swimming right now. Can we have a look? Can we go? Just have a look.
Yes,
Okay. Thank you.
yes.
Okay, let's go to an interesting place in this place. I count one, two, three, and we go there when you know a beautiful place in this planet. One, two, three.
I'm taking you underwater because we can live above water as well. We can live both. We have cities underwater and out of water,
Mm.
both.
Now we are
Underwater.
underwater. Mm-hmm.
I take you to the castle because
Mm-hmm.
that's where I'm going.
Castle underwater.
Yes,
Wonderful.
yes,
Let's go. Let's go.
it's Crystal Castle.
Crystal Castle.
Yes, they need me there because there is a problem. I need to fix this problem.
Do you have a problem in this castle?
Yes, they have a problem. That's why they call me. They call me because I need
They
to fix.
they called you because of.
Yeah, they call me. Yeah.
Okay, maybe we can do something for resolve this problem together.
Yes.
Maybe this is
Okay.
not only a casualty. Maybe this meeting between you and me, it's functional.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Where are we?
We are at the entrance of the castle.
Okay, wait a moment. Stay there. Stay there. Let me with Priska.
Mm.
Priska, disconnect. And Petre, what do you see?
No vision color. It's black.
Okay. So Priska, you can describe this castle because you can give me more details because for the fish, for the human fish, it's completely normal. So maybe it's better you can describe
I
what.
hear you very, very low, Carlo.
Wait a moment. One, two, three. No, good. And you, Petre, can you hear me
Yeah,
good? Yes. You,
yeah. It
Priska.
Now
was.
it's better.
Okay.
Now it's okay.
So Priska, you describe me this castle, this place. Everything is moving in. What is happening, or what is the
Mm-hmm.
life inside the castle? Tell me everything.
Yes. Okay. It's there is vegetation around. I see all this like sea tree everywhere with lots of colors, and then I see as well that there are different species of fish, and some are like mermaid, some are like I think triton, you say in English, half man, half fish. Then I see as well there are like humanoids, something between a human and a crab
Mm-hmm.
and lobster,
Mm-hmm.
half lobsters, half human. It's many, many different species. And inside this castle, they keep something very important. The first thing I see is like in the main room, in the center of the castle, there is a special stone, something very powerful, and is like a glass, I don't know, protection.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think, I don't know if anybody lives in this castle. I see that, I think this castle is just made for this special stone that is in the middle. I think that they go in there. It's like more than a castle. It's like a holy place, like a devotional place. The fish and all the races that they live underwater, they go there because it's very special. They go there. They not they pray, but they do something in front of this energy, this big stone.
Okay, so tell me, what is the problem inside this castle?
There is something wrong with this big stone, this big energetic stone.
Please,
I
please
think there
put up a little your microphone because it's getting down step by step.
there is like a dark spot. It's like there is a loss of energy, and they need someone to fix it, to see why this big stone is losing energy away. So that's why they call him, so he can fix this problem.
Okay. I want to talk to Wani again, but keep your microphone a little up. Sorry, but
Yeah, it's
okay,
okay.
okay, okay. Let me with him.
Yes.
Wani. Hi, Wani.
Yes.
Wani, the problem is this stone, right?
Yes, it's not a stone.
What is it?
It's the source.
A
It's the
source. Okay.
source.
A source of energy, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the problem is that this energy is disincreasing, right?
Yes.
How long this process of disincreasing is started up?
I think just now.
Now, who called you because of the solution of this problem?
The guardians,
The
the one
guardian.
that protects the source.
Call the guardian. Guardian?
Yes,
Hi, guardian. This is Calo.
I cannot recognize you.
Okay, can you recognize Wani?
Yes,
Okay, can you
we
ask?
call Wani.
Can you ask him about me?
He's telling me that you are a different species from us, talking to him.
Okay, why did you call Wani?
Because he knows about source and energy, so we need him to study what's happening, to check the source and see if he can solve the problem.
Okay, do you know why I'm here now with Wani and you?
No.
I'm here from the past because now is the 35,000 maybe is the year on Earth, but I'm from 2020 on Earth, from the past, from another planet. And in my time, Wani is with me. It's a human. It's very interesting. Maybe there is a connection between the problem you have in this castle and this situation.
I don't know.
Yes, I know you don't know. Let me with Wani. Wani,
Yes.
you called me because your human experience in 2020 on Earth is calling me because of a problem. So there is a general call. You called him, he called me. So let's go. Let's discover this problem. Now, Wani, let's go through that moment, the precious moment when this source, the stone, is damaged or something like that. Let's go to that moment when the problem started. 1, 2, 3. Wani,
Yes.
where are you?
I'm inside the room where the source is,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm looking from above, and it's very quiet inside.
Okay.
There's nobody in there.
In this
It's
moment,
empty.
the stone is giving energy to the castle or giving energy?
It's something that is not right. I cannot really see because it's dark. I don't know why, but I
Go
feel
back.
that something's happening.
Go back in time when the stone is completely good and it's working good.
Yes.
So tell me, what is the color, what is the light of the stone, and what is the energy she is giving up?
Yes, now I see the stone. It's like a big bubble, transparent, and inside you can see different colors like yellows and greens, pink. They're very bright color, and they move all the time. They move together, and then they release all this energy around. It's very beautiful, very delicate, and powerful. Now everything is okay. His work is perfect.
Okay.
It's the source.
Now
It's
let's go
perfect.
to that moment when the problem starts.
I can see this energy that is being drained from above. I don't know. I see this energy is being drained. Someone is draining this energy down. That's how I see what I see. But I don't know who's doing this, but someone is doing this. I don't know.
Okay, observe the cause of this is increasing of energy.
Yeah, someone is sucking this energy from down.
Okay. Let's go above and let's go what is happening. Let's go above, above, above.
There is something strange all around this room. It's all around.
hmm
It's this dark energy. This dark energy
Dark
is
energy.
everywhere.
hmm
Is everywhere. I don't see this light anymore. I just feel this dark energy.
Okay.
It's everywhere. It's trying to take the source. It's trying to take the source. It's like a big octopus.
Where is it from?
Not from here.
Okay. Okay, observe the energy. Observe if there is an identity in this energy or some identities.
Yes, it's a big octopus.
Ah, the octopus.
I
Okay,
see
okay,
all the
okay, okay.
tentacles.
Okay, I understand. I understand. It's a big entity.
Big.
I want to talk to this octopus.
Oh,
What is his name?
I don't know.
Just ask him.
What's her name? No, it's not telling me.
Okay, let me with him. Octopus.
Why you're interfering with my job?
I can say the same. Octopus, what's your name? Mine is Calo.
Mine is not color.
Yes. What is so?
I'm thinking of one name. I don't know.
Okay, I call
Oh,
you Octopus.
easy.
Octopus, do you like this stone, this castle, this war underwater?
Of course.
hmm
Mm,
What do you like the most in this world?
I love this energy. That's what I need. I want it all. Makes me feel so good.
hmm
I want it all. It's all mine.
hmm Do you know Earth planet, where humans are?
Maybe. I think they were destroyed long time ago.
Okay, okay. And okay, so where do you go? What do you do? Tell me. What do you do to take this energy out?
I'm huge. I'm so powerful. I just use my energy to embrace this source and I just put it in me. Like this.
Okay.
I take it all inside.
hmm
I'm very
Are
powerful.
you connected to Wani too?
I'm connected to everybody. I'm connected to the source. I'm connected to the source. If you connect to the source, you connect to everybody.
You can connect to me too if you want.
You're not connected to the source.
Okay,
I
so
cannot connect you.
you are connected to Wani. Okay. Okay, let me with Priska now. Stay there. I'll go back soon. Priska disconnect. Priska.
Yes.
Okay, Priska. I understand now.
Yes.
So observe Petre.
Mm-hmm.
Observe Petre. And tell me something. But 35,000 years is the time, is the date on Earth or another time in another timeline?
On Earth.
On Earth. Okay, in the future. Okay. Okay, let's go here. The 2020 on Earth. Just observe
Yes.
Petre.
Mm-hmm.
Observe if Petre is connected in some way with this octopus from the
Yes.
future.
Yes.
Okay, observe in this moment when I'm talking to you now, in which way this octopus is connected to him.
Yes. One of his tentacles is connected to his abdomen.
Mm-hmm,
It's like
mm-hmm,
in there
mm-hmm.
and sucking energy out of him. Sucking energy.
Abdomen. And
Yeah,
abdomen, what kind of energy is sucking up?
fear,
Fear. Only fear?
mainly fear. Fear. Fear is like the main energy that is taking. Fear and worry as well.
Okay, wait a moment, Priska.
Fear of the future.
Uh-huh.
Fear of the future.
Petre, observe inside yourself. Observe your abdomen right now. What do you see in your abdomen?
Well, there is no vision, but
What do you feel?
for the moment, n- nothing in the abdomen. But I can tell you that normally there is, I feel unpleasant things, movement of energy right behind
Okay,
the umbilical region,
okay.
like in the second chakra, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so Priska, observe the entire body of Petre and tell me what you see there is not of him.
Yes,
Mhm.
I see that it has two smaller tentacles, one on each temple, one here, one here. Then going down, I see something here between how do you say in English? The jaw, the jaw.
Mhm.
So yeah, and it goes inside the gum and the teeth.
Mhm.
There's something here.
Mhm.
Then
So this is because of his
heart.
physical issue in this part of the body, the mouth.
Yes, there
Mhm.
is something here in the
Mhm.
joint of his
Mhm.
jaw, just
Mhm.
here.
Okay.
Then neck, no. Then heart. In the heart,
Mhm.
there is like a sphere, and this sphere it has small little tentacles.
Okay.
Then they go like here. Is like a small octopus inside here, like a
Okay.
baby.
I want to discover this octopus inside Petra in another way, in the opposite way. I mean, I'll ask you some questions and you can give me the answer if this answer is related to the octopus, the interference, or not. So, tell me, there is an esoteric course about skin issues in Petre.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's because one is because is this fish DNA then
Mhm.
he has in his body, so this creates some issue of him being like human now. I see this, and then I see connected to fear as well.
Okay. Now, weight. He cannot lose weight as when he was younger. So there is an esoteric cause about this.
Still, this DNA in him
Hmm.
is causing him problem. This DNA, especially in his growth, like in him getting older, it gives him more and more problems because it's I can see the DNA, both of the DNA, and it's like more that they get old and more is difficult for them to function well, like to function well together. So this is creating many problems, physical problems in his body.
Okay. Now, sexual issues.
Sexual issues
Yes.
is because in this past future life,
Hmm.
he was hermaphrodite, no sex,
Ah.
and
Hmm.
as well
Yes. Yes. Yes.
these tentacles is taking lots of
Understand. Okay.
energy.
Okay. Myopia.
Myopia is because it doesn't want to see far. That's what it comes to
The
me.
future. Okay.
So it doesn't want to see the future.
Hypersensitivities in the five sense.
Yes, because it still has lots of memories or future memories, whatever of this life. So underwater, everything is different. What you feel, the sounds and the
Hmm.
touch of everything. So still this DNA from this fish life.
Okay. Dyslexia.
Okay, it's different causes. One is still this DNA, and other I feel is physiological without any esoteric cause. Like something is slowing down in his memory, but I don't see that is connected to this interference. It's something more that's got to do with a normal process, like of the human brain.
Mhm. Okay, and for example, English pronunciation is getting worse and worse with the pass of the time. What is it?
I don't see esoteric cause. I
Okay.
mean, I see that is functioning, I'm not 100%, but it comes to me that as well is connected to less talk in the language, less practices. I don't know. It's mix between
Mhm.
these, but not big esoteric cause about this. It's
Lack
just
of energy.
because this octopus.
Hmm. And some life blocking, financial, economic, social, etc.
This octopus is taking from his like roots chakra, from his second chakra, is taking away all the base of his life. So like the basic things like money and like the things that you need mainly to survive. So it's the octopus fault, like is this entity
Okay,
taking it away.
now tell me if um, there is a connection between Petre and Wani. There is the same entity, the same identity. But tell me if this connection between them is something uh, mm, happened in the last time, or this connection is forever. I mean, observe if in the timeline
Mm-hmm.
between Petre and Juana there is no connection because there are two different experience.
Mm-hmm.
There is a
Like
moment,
parallel.
yes, there is a moment when these two identities, there is the same identity, the Petre human one and the Juana other one, there is a connection or not.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Like I don't know exactly what you wanted me to see, but yes, you want to see me to see if there is a point where they are not connected or if they are always
No, it's very
connected.
strange that there is a connection with a future life in another kind of life, another completely different. And
Yes.
maybe there is another kind of experience, and there should be any connection between the two experiences. So, observe if this connection between the two experiences is a connection created in just one moment, or
Yes.
always this connection is.
No, it's created in one moment.
Okay, where is this moment exactly?
Now
Now?
is in the present. This connection is here and is there.
Okay,
Is
okay.
in the present and in the future.
Yeah, yes, okay. So, I repeat the question another way. Observe in which moment of the Petre
Mm.
life, this life of Petre, is created this connection with Wani. What moment?
I see him. It was smaller, maybe 2, 3 years old, and he's on the beach. And I see him like he's doing something with the water, with the seawater. He's taking this water in his hands, and then like he put this water in the face. I don't know what he's doing, but I can see that something is happening there.
Okay.
That is where it goes. It goes to this future life as well.
And now observe the future. Observe Wani and tell me in which moment of Wani life this connection with Petra life is created.
It's there. Same point.
No, in the yes, the same point coincide. Okay, yes, but in which moment of that life? What is happening in that life of one in life?
Ah, okay. That life. It's I don't see it. I can't see anything.
Okay,
I don't see when.
who created this connection? Petre or Wani?
Petre.
Petre. Why Petre create? Why does Petre create this connection? Why?
What I feel is that when he's touching this water, it's like it's something happening there. The way he takes this water and he puts this water in his face is like that he recognizes something in this water. I can I can feel something happening in his brain, in his energetic body. I don't know. Something is like reconnected to him, and and then he goes to this future life. It's like
Okay.
something that he knew before. I don't know. It's very strange. I
Okay.
don't know how to
Okay.
explain.
Let's go where Wani is now. Wani.
Yes,
Okay. Observe this octopus. Observe this octopus if it's connected to all of you.
all of you, all of us.
Yes,
Yes,
all of us, all of you, yes. Yes?
all of us. Yes,
Okay.
all of us.
How many are you? Are you all?
5,000.
5,000. Okay. Uh, do you have a leader? Do you have a president in this world? Who is your boss, leader, president? I don't know how you can call it.
Yes,
How do you call him? The leader?
Lord
The Lord.
Lord Lord
Okay, call him.
yes.
Okay, let me with him.
Mm,
Lorden, good morning.
yes.
Mhm.
Hello.
Oh, your society is in danger.
Yes, very.
Mhm. What are you doing to solve the situation?
I don't know how to solve the situation because they are taking away our source, and if our
Yes, yes.
source is
Okay,
getting taken away, I have no energy.
okay, listen to me. Okay, so we can solve the situation right now. You don't know your power. This is the way because your power is given out, in this case with this octopus. You don't know that your power is inside you. You don't know that your power is you. You all. When someone is interfering with you, when someone is in you, when someone is um, extracting from you something, it's because you gave permission to this being to do it. To do it. Why? Because you are your power, and everything can happen in you. Need a permission. Let me observe me. Let me with the octopus. Octopus.
Hmm. Oh, it feels so good.
Yes. Now I can give you my energy too. Come. Come with me.
Mm.
Connect with me. Connect.
Yes, I take everything.
Okay.
Mm.
Enjoy my energy. How do you feel my energy?
Mm. It's
Mhm.
nice.
Do you like my energy? Yes. Keep more.
Something wrong with
Keep
your
more. Keep
energy.
more energy. Keep more. Keep your
Mm,
tentacle.
no,
Yes, keep more. I give you more. I give you more. More energy.
no,
Enjoy. Enjoy.
no, no,
Enjoy.
no.
Okay.
Mm.
Now you cannot talk anymore.
It's not so
You
nice.
cannot talk anymore. You don't have permission to talk. And you can breathe with very difficulties just to survive. But you cannot breathe good. Wonderful. I see you like my energy, huh? Very, very good. Petre, what are you feeling now?
There is no difference.
Okay. Octopus, so tell me your name now. What is your name? You didn't tell me. What is your name? You can talk just to say your name. Just your name. What's your name? It's an order. Give me your name.
Ah,
Aksa. Oh, good name, Octopus. Aksa. Aksa. I'm very glad that you can obey me. You obey me. You're a very good boy. Good boy. Okay, now let me I don't remember the name. The Lord them. Let me with Lord them. Lord them. What do you see, Lord them?
I see that. I see this entity, this octopus, that it's suffering. It's
Yes.
becoming weaker and weaker
Do you know why?
because it's under your power, I
Yes,
think.
because he's connected to me. Yes, and he is connected to you. But I know that I'm my power. But you don't know. You didn't know. But now you know. So please tell all of your society, all of your people to do the same thing I'm doing, but in another way. Because when you remove any permission, when you remove any authorization to stay in you, this being, or everything it can be, cannot stay. So it disappears. So it can be destroyed. Destruction is this. You have no permission to stay in the space. It's my space. It's my power. And that's it. In you, it doesn't exist anymore. In all of you, it doesn't exist anymore. If you want, when you know, when you are aware of you, there are your power. So, now, I want you to tell all of you people to do this, to synchronize to my counting. But first of all, before to start, I just for curiosity, and why you people gave permission to this being to absorb this energy from the stone. Let's go to that moment when someone gave permission to all of you to this being. 1, 2, 3. Where are you, Lorden?
I'm on the ground,
The ground?
outside the water.
Outside the water, okay. This is your world too, right?
Yes, but
Mhm.
I'm not in the water. I'm
Okay, but
on the
normally
ground.
you live in the water or underwater? Underwater or outside?
Both.
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 Okay, both. Okay. So, what happened? What happens?
Someone is having a telepathic
Mm-hmm.
a telepathic conversation with
Mm-hmm.
someone that is out of our world.
Mm-hmm. And?
He wants something,
Mm-hmm.
but this is from us. It's our people. Why they doing this to us? I don't understand.
Repeat the conversation you are hearing right now. The two parts talking.
Yes.
Tell me.
One is saying that he wants to be more powerful. That is not correct that this source is divided between all. He wants it all. He wants more. He wants to become more powerful. he wants more of this energy. So this other entity from a different world is answering this question and is telling that he can take the source and they can share.
Okay, so for the tops of your people, right?
But why? I don't understand. We
Because
are
they,
happy.
because yes, because they are thinking, because they have doubts. A doubt is created in their mind
Why they want more? We have everything.
because it's a programming. Divide et impera.
I don't understand. I'm so concerned.
Okay,
What I see makes me
someone
feel so sad.
someone convinced your people or the majority of your people
Uh,
that you are bad and they have to remove you from the power. And they elected, let me use this term, elected their God, their new God, the new leader.
uh,
Okay, that's it. So now observe, let's go back in the time when I'm talking to you. hmm, And you all are connected with this octopus. And now ask to these people that have doubts about you, of your leadership, that they are the same idea right now.
I'm telling them. I'm showing them that what they're doing is going to damage everything.
Ask them if now, in this moment, they are convinced that you are bad and the octopus is good.
Yes,
And they, what they do, what they say.
they say that I have to shut up, that they want to have more energy, and I'm not giving them more energy. But they don't understand that we need to share this energy. It's for everybody. If they take more energy, then other people
Okay,
will
okay,
die.
solved. Let's go forward in time. Let this octopus keep all of your energy. Mira, I destroy, I destroy this being because I don't want this being with me. So let me with octopus. Octopus, you cannot breathe, but now I destroy you and you are dead. One, two, three, dead. Please disconnect. Okay, so let's go forward in time. I'm not with the octopus now, and the octopus continues to extract energy from the stone. So observe if there is a point of in this timeline, in this future, that the people is understanding that the octopus is the cause of their problems, their lack of energy. Go forward in time.
What I see is that 80% of the population of the society is very sick. It's very ill. They're very weak. Many they're dying, and then I see that the one that they want to detach and they want more energy, they are very powerful and they
Okay,
feel
okay,
really
understood.
good about this,
Okay,
but there are
okay.
just a few.
Because this octopus, to have power, have to have collaborators. So has to give more power to their collaborator, his collaborator. So
Yes.
it's normal. A few people with energy and the other ones with not. This is a golpe. In English, what is golpe? Golpe is my colpo di stato.
Uh, uh,
Ay, English.
I don't know.
Okay, un colpo di stato. No, wait a moment.
It's when you take the government down. I don't
Yes,
know the
yes, yes.
exact word. You
Wait a
take
moment.
the government down, and yeah, you take over
What?
the present government.
It's a coup d'état. It's French.
French.
Coup d'état. D'état. Okay, it's a coup d'état, a golpe. Okay, so let's go to that present when I'm with the octopus, connected with the octopus, and the octopus cannot breathe. Back in time. Okay, let me with Lordem. Lordem. Okay, You are going to lose the 20% of your people because these people don't believe in you anymore. They believe in the other god, in this octopus. Okay? So you have
Yes.
to lose these people. You must lose these people. This is your
Okay.
danger. This is your problem. So you have to keep with you to stay with the other 80%. They is suffering now. So now
Yes.
these people suffering with you can destroy this octopus. In the moment they destroy it, you all destroy this octopus. You remove any authorization to stay in your space. This world is divided in two parts. The 20% is going with the octopus, and the other 80% is without any octopus to live his life in peace.
Yes.
Because only the 80% wants to remove any permission to this octopus to stay in their space. Let's
Yes.
do the same. Let's do the same. Tell me, Wani is in this 80%?
Yes.
Okay, so I count 1, 2, 3. When I say 3, we do this. Removing any authorization you gave to this octopus. Ask, tell your people everything. And when they are ready, tell me.
Yes, I'm advising them. I tell them that we have to keep strong together. We are the majority and we can free ourselves from this attack. So we are all ready. We are
Okay,
all ready.
so 1, 2.
Yes.
What happened?
Yes.
What happened?
We blow it. We blow them away. It's gone.
Let me with Wani. Wani, how are you? What happened?
We create this very powerful, like energetic bomb all together. And we all together we create this energy, and these energies just imploded
Mhm.
from us, and it like took away everything that it was interfering, like all this darkness and everything. And
Observe
now
the
it's
source.
so much silence now.
Observe the stone, the source, the energy. What do you see?
It's different. It's different. It's very different. It's not so, it's like there is not so much energy like before, but we are full of energy, but it's not coming from the source, it's coming within us.
Do you know why? Because right
No,
now you discovered that power are you.
yes,
You gave your power to this stone because you believed in someone outside you, the stone in this case. You have not seized your
yes.
power to anyone. Your power is you. Take that for you.
Oh, now I understand. Because it was a holy stone, we used to go there and do ritual and pray, and so we were giving away our energy all the time with
Exactly.
our pray. Oh,
Exactly.
I understand.
Observe if every people and the Lord
Oh,
them understood this concept. Observe.
yes, we are connected.
Mhm. Now let me with Priska.
We all as one now. Before, we were not like this. We were all as one with the stone, not between us,
Mhm.
between each other.
Let me with Priska now. Priska, disconnect. Priska,
Mm-hmm.
how are you?
Good.
Okay. Now, with these new esoteric conditions, observe Petre.
Yes.
How do you see him?
I don't see these tentacles anymore. I don't see the small octopus in his chest, and I don't see nothing between his jaw and his gun, and the head, everything it's gone, is on the floor. It's like it's falling down, like he was in a dream, and now things are different. And I see he's putting his hands on his abdomen, and he's kind of feeling something different, something that he never felt before. He feels like that there is a kind of warm energy. It's warm, and it feels really good, and he feels that his energy is kind of expanding in his entire body. He never really felt that he had his own energy. I feel that in his life he always tried to take energy from outside. That were taking energy from in, and he was trying to take energy from outside, but never create his own.
Great. So, observing the future of Petre and how his life is with these conditions, of course.
His life now that is more inside. I feel that it's more inside himself. It's not so much outside. I don't know why. I feel that it was lots outside in every situation, always trying to find a solution outside. I feel that is much more balanced, is much more calm, is less worrying, and has less fear, is more courageous. He feels that inside him there is a big power, lots of energy, and from this energy he can create everything he wants. He can take from this energy, and from this energy he can shape anything he wants.
Okay, perfect. So now, Priska, you can disconnect from him, from anything, and anyone, and you too, Petre. Petre. So I count to 1 to 3, and you get disconnected. 1. Your body is waking up, and you feel your body getting stronger and lighter, and the sensation is very, very good. 2. You feel a good sensation of wellness, happiness, and freedom inside. You are happy and full of your energy. And 3. Open your eyes. How are you, Priska?
I'm good.
Okay. Petre, how are you?
Yep. At the end, there is this feeling in the abdomen area, like a strong energetic field, and some warm.
Warm? Good. Good
Warm.
signal.
Warm.
A little like you could call it spherical field, which is pretty powerful, which is good.
Yes.
So this is an obvious reaction. Apart of that, I could only feel very intense activity in the frontal lobe of the brain, but no vision. But I could feel the processing of information throughout the session.
Nice.
Okay, Petre. Thank you very much. I ask you if you want to publish your session on internet.
Well, since it looks pretty unusual.
Very unusual, of course.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Thank
of course, you know, the
covered.
Yeah, the image, my window blurred.
Blurred.
Okay.
You are the main actors.
Oh.
Okay, I stopped the recording, but stay there. Don't go away. Bye.
Chao.
Bye bye.
Chao, Pris.
Hay algunas personas que todavía se preguntan por qué, después de una sesión de hipnosis regresiva con el método Grifasi, hay algunas personas que tienen resultados prácticamente de forma inmediata o tras algunos días de la sesión, otros tienen resultados tras semanas o meses desde la sesión y hay algunos más que no tienen prácticamente ningún tipo de resultado. O si tienen resultados parciales o totales, estos se pierden tras un tiempo. ¿Qué significa todo eso? ¿Cómo se explica qué significa? Hay que entender el concepto de metabolización de la sesión o asimilación de la sesión. Cuando nosotros solucionamos un problema en el plano etérico, lo estamos solucionando donde el concepto de tiempo es completamente diferente al concepto que tenemos aquí en este mundo físico, matérico, terrestre. En el plano etérico, este tiempo, digamos que no existe, o mejor dicho, podemos manipularlo como queramos. Por esto la llamamos hipnosis regresiva, porque regresamos a un pasado o progredimos a un futuro. Y en esta línea temporal, donde nosotros podemos movernos, podemos cambiar decisión para cambiar los eventos. Y entonces cambiar lo que ha sucedido en una línea de tiempo así dicha paralela, justo para entenderlo. En el plano físico no es así, porque tenemos una línea temporal única, que no podemos deformar, no podemos ralentizar, no podemos acelerar. Entonces, cuando solucionamos un problema en el plano etérico, esa solución se tiene que transferir a la parte física, a la parte matérica, y tiene que pasar por una línea temporal. Cuando matamos una araña, por ejemplo, las patas de la araña siguen moviéndose por algunos minutos. ¿Eso qué significa? ¿Que la araña sigue viva? No, significa que la araña ya está fuera de este cuerpo físico. Pero el cuerpo físico todavía tiene una energía física tal que le permite de moverse hasta que se descargue. Por esto necesitamos una fase de metabolización de la sesión, una fase de asimilación, que es variable y relativa según la situación que hemos tenido que solucionar y la persona. Hay también otras condiciones que pueden modificar esta fase de metabolización. Por ejemplo, si la persona que ha tenido una sesión de hipnosis no ve resultados después de un tiempo, empieza a pensar que la sesión no ha funcionado. En este caso, se activa un proceso inverso. La parte racional está programando la parte subliminal. La parte racional, que piensa que no ha funcionado la sesión, está transfiriendo esta información a la parte subliminal, que la cree y la crea y la realiza. Y hay el proceso inverso, donde hay personas que nunca han tenido una sesión, solo han visto sesiones de hipnosis regresivas por internet y al final me dicen, claro, pero tú sabes, desde que veo tus sesiones ya no tengo problema, ya he solucionado mis problemas, ya estoy bien, porque aprendiendo a través de la parte racional esas informaciones se transfieren luego a la parte subliminal que empieza a entender los mecanismos de la interferencia y la resuelve, la soluciona. Entonces tenemos aquí un proceso inverso, que la parte racional está programando la parte subliminal, pero de forma positiva. Como siempre, gracias por haberme escuchado esta vez también. Un saludo. Chao. Hola.
Cześć.
Otro vídeo Disclosure para hablar de un tema interesante del que mucha gente va preguntando.
To nasze drugie wideo na Disclosures i poruszymy pewien temat, który jest bardzo interesujący i dla nas, i dla Was.
Hoy hablamos de la destrucción de las entidades.
Dzisiaj porozmawiamy o tym, co nazywamy niszczeniem bytów.
Habéis notado en diferentes sesiones y además hechos por diferentes operadores que hay formas diferentes de tratar las entidades.
Pewnie zauważyliście w różnych sesjach, ale też u różnych naszych operatorów, że traktujemy te byty w przeróżny sposób.
Hay sesiones donde se destruyen, sesiones donde se dejan ir, sesiones donde se interactúa con ellos de diferentes maneras.
Są takie sesje, w których na przykład je niszczymy, w których pozwalamy im odejść, albo takie, w których wchodzimy z nimi w interakcję.
Vamos a ver qué pasa realmente en estos casos.
Zobaczmy, co tak naprawdę się dzieje w tych wszystkich przypadkach.
Algunos clientes no quieren destruir estas entidades porque tienen una forma de ver la situación con compasión, con un cierto tipo de sentimiento.
Są tacy klienci, którzy nie chcą niszczyć tych bytów, ponieważ odczuwają coś w rodzaju jakby współczucia dla tych bytów.
Pues esto no es así y hay que corregirlo porque eso significa que hay un nivel de conciencia no tan elevado para poder entender lo que está pasando en sesión, que es importante.
I chcielibyśmy to skorygować, bo to oznacza, że poziom świadomości nie jest tak wysoki, aby zrozumieć, co tak naprawdę się dzieje w trakcie tych sesji.
En realidad, nada se destruye. Todo se modifica, todo transmuta, pero nada se destruye.
Tak naprawdę niczego się nie niszczy. Wszystko odbywa jakiś proces przemiany, modyfikacji, ale nic się nie niszczy.
Cuando una persona se muere, está dejando su cuerpo físico, muere el cuerpo físico, pero la persona está transmutando, está traspasando de una dimensión a otra, sigue existiendo.
Na przykład, kiedy ktoś umiera, pozostawia swoje ciało, ale tak naprawdę nie obumiera całkowicie, po prostu przechodzi przez wiele wymiarów, do innego wymiaru.
Solo es un movimiento hacia otra dimensión u otra densidad, se deja un cuerpo que permite de vivir en la dimensión física para ir a otra dimensión más etérica, más sutil.
To tylko pewien ruch, który pozwala przejść do innego wymiaru, do wymiaru, który jest dużo bardziej subtelny, który nie jest fizyczny.
Cuando nosotros destruimos una entidad en ambiente hipnótico, simplemente estamos dejando esta entidad traspasar nuestra esfera energética para que salga y que se vaya de nuestro espacio energético.
Więc kiedy niszczymy byt w naszym środowisku hipnotycznym, to tak naprawdę sprawiamy, że ta istota wychodzi z naszej sfery energetycznej, przechodzi gdzie indziej.
Entonces, no penséis que la entidad se destruye realmente, que se muere, que no va a existir más o lo que sea, porque simplemente es una transmutación.
Więc nie myślcie już w ten sposób, że ten byt umiera, że zostanie zniszczony, czy jakkolwiek w ten sposób. On po prostu przechodzi, transmutuje.
También hay modalidades diferentes para que una entidad salga del espacio energético de una persona. Por ejemplo, a veces se ve que se abren portales dimensionales y se invitan a salir.
Są też takie metody, żeby sprawić, aby ta istota wyszła, jak na przykład stworzenie pewnego kanału międzywymiarowego i pozwolenie jej wyjść.
Es lo mismo, simplemente se está saliendo de una dimensión que no le pertenece, donde no tiene poder esta entidad, y no lo tenía tampoco antes, pero la tenía como cedida, autorizada por el interferido, pero siempre se está saliendo.
I to jest właściwie to samo. To zawsze chodzi o wyjście z tej sfery energetycznej, która do niej nie należy, do której nie ma żadnych praw.
Hay que entender también otra cosa muy importante, que nosotros tenemos poder absoluto en nuestro espacio energético, o sea, en nuestra esencia, que es nuestra misma voluntad.
Trzeba też zrozumieć jedną bardzo ważną rzecz, że my posiadamy władzę w naszej przestrzeni energetycznej, w naszej duszy, co jest też jednoznaczne z naszą wolą.
Entonces, cuando nosotros destruimos una entidad, simplemente la destruimos, pero en nuestro espacio energético. No podemos hacerlo en un espacio que no nos pertenece. Es imposible. Si así fuera, cualquier entidad podría destruirnos a nosotros, y no es así.
Więc żeby to jeszcze lepiej zrozumieć, musicie wiedzieć, że możemy niszczyć te byty tylko i wyłącznie w naszej przestrzeni energetycznej, nigdy poza nią. Gdyby było inaczej, to znaczy, że one również mogłyby nas niszczyć, a tak nie jest.
Entonces, destruir una entidad significa simplemente dejar que salga, así como hay otras modalidades. Lo que cambia es con qué perspectiva se destruye una entidad. Eso sí que hace la diferencia entre tener un resultado o no después de una sesión.
Więc tak naprawdę nie ma żadnej różnicy między tym zniszczeniem a pozwoleniem jej wyjść. To jest po prostu pozbycie się jej. Natomiast tak, rzeczywiście są różne sposoby robienia tego i wszystko zależy od perspektywy, z jaką się to robi.
Si una persona piensa que destruir una entidad significa anularla por completo, así no va a hacer daño ni a él mismo ni a otros seres o otras personas, pues se está equivocando, se está demostrando que no tiene suficiente conocimiento esotérico.
Jeśli ktoś myśli, że zniszczenie bytu oznacza jego całkowite zniszczenie, jego zabicie i współczuje i nie chce czynić jakby zła tym istotom, to jakby trochę tego nie rozumie i myli się.
Tener conocimiento esotérico es imprescindible, es importante, porque cuando la parte subliminal entiende el mecanismo de la interferencia, la soluciona.
To jest bardzo ważne, żeby mieć taką świadomość na tamtym poziomie, bo kiedy nasza część subtelna rozumie ten cały mechanizm, potrafi sobie poradzić z rozwiązaniem problemów.
Y aparte esta falta de conocimiento, este pensar que está destruyendo de forma absoluta, que está ya indicando que no está entendiendo lo que realmente está pasando, hay también otra cosa.
I kiedy ktoś myśli, że niszczy całkowicie jakiś byt, bo nie ma takiej wiedzy, to tutaj też wskazuje nam na coś innego.
Que esta persona está pensando que el problema viene de la entidad que tiene que destruir. No está entendiendo que si este ser está interfiriendo es porque él se lo ha permitido.
To nam pokazuje, że ta osoba myśli, że problemy pochodzą od tej istoty, że to jest na zewnątrz, w tej istocie. Natomiast nie rozumie tego, że ingerencja pochodzi stąd, że ta osoba na to przyzwoliła.
Entonces esto demuestra también que no se tiene conciencia de nuestro absoluto poder en nuestro espacio energético. Sin nuestra voluntad nadie nos puede pasar.
A to nam też pokazuje, że ta osoba nie ma świadomości o tym, że ma absolutnie całkowitą moc w swojej sferze energetycznej i może tam zrobić wszystko.
Entonces, esta falta de conciencia de la propia absoluta voluntad en la propia esencia y el dejar la responsabilidad de esto a algo externo, a una entidad externa, pues no permite solucionar la interferencia en manera adecuada.
Więc to, że taka osoba jakby nie rozumie tego, że jej wola jest całkowicie w niej i przekazuje tę odpowiedzialność czemuś z zewnątrz, jakiemuś bytowi z zewnątrz, może sprawić, że problem nie zostanie całkowicie rozwiązany, jeśli chodzi o tę ingerencję.
Además, actuando de esta manera, la destrucción que se realiza hacia la otra entidad se basa en un sentimiento de venganza, de odio, de rabia, y esto se desarrolla en un ambiente de bajas frecuencias.
I co więcej, jeśli ktoś robi to właśnie z tej perspektywy, to rozwija w sobie takie uczucia jak złość, jak chęć zemsty, czy nawet nienawiść wobec tej istoty, a wtedy rozłączenie odbywa się na niskich częstotliwościach.
Y esta frecuencia es perfectamente sintonizable con la frecuencia de estos seres.
I ta częstotliwość fantastycznie synchronizuje się z częstotliwościami tego bytu.
Y esta relación de odio, de rabia, este canal energético e emocional no permite la desconexión con el ser.
I wtedy właśnie ten kanał, który się wytworzył na bazie tej nienawiści czy tej złości, łączy cały czas z tym bytem.
Entonces, para resumir, la destrucción de la entidad en ambiente hipnótico solo es una modalidad para que esas entidades dejen de interferir en nuestra propia esfera energética.
Już podsumowując, to co nazywamy niszczeniem tych bytów, tak naprawdę jest pewnym sposobem na to, żeby pozbyć się ingerencji tych bytów z naszej przestrzeni.
Yo personalmente prefiero que se le ordene de salir porque así se nota que la voluntad en nuestro espacio energético no pertenece a ellos, sino que pertenece a nosotros.
Ja osobiście wolę kazać im wyjść, bo wtedy staje się widoczne, że wszystko dzieje się wedle naszej woli, a nie ich.
Es como hacer las cosas de una manera tal que se entienda mejor cuál es el concepto de voluntad.
Robiąc to w ten sposób, lepiej rozumiemy ten koncept naszej woli.
Pero sí, queriendo se puede hacer también una destrucción que simplemente es un salto frecuencial.
Ale oczywiście można to też zrobić w taki sposób, żeby użyć takiego właśnie skoku częstotliwościowego.
Pero siempre hay que hacerlo por el justo punto de vista, con la justa perspectiva, si no, no funciona.
Ale zawsze trzeba to zrobić z dobrej perspektywy, z dobrego punktu widzenia, bo inaczej nie zadziała.
Para ser invulnerables a la interferencia, hay que ser invulnerables. Hay que tener esta conciencia que te rinde vulnerable.
Żeby nie być podatnym na ingerencję, po prostu trzeba być niepoddatnym. I to właśnie sprawia, że nie wpadamy w tę ingerencję.
No importa cuántos seres que quieren interferir haya, no importa. Importa solo si tú eres invulnerable o no lo eres.
Nie ma znaczenia, ile bytów chce w ciebie ingerować. Jeśli nie jesteś na to podatny, po prostu nie jesteś.
Si nosotros tenemos un niño y no lo dejamos salir de casa, lo dejamos siempre súper vestido para que no se coja ninguna influencia, ninguna fiebre, ningún constipado, y el día que va a salir fuera, pues se muere. O sea, se va a enfermar de todo lo posible que se puede enfermar.
Jeśli na przykład masz dziecko i nie pozwalasz mu wyjść z domu, albo kiedy wyjść, to ubierasz je w wiele warstw ubrań, a później dzieje się tak, że jednak dziecko wychodzi, to nagle okazuje się, że łapie wszystkie możliwe choroby.
Mientras un niño que está acostumbrado a saberse defender, que tiene un sistema inmunológico entrenado, puede salir a la calle tranquilamente, no tiene por qué enfermarse.
Podczas gdy takie dziecko, które potrafi się samo obronić, które ma dobry system immunologiczny, może spokojnie wychodzić na ulicę i nie będzie chore.
Si tenéis preguntas sobre este tema, podéis escribirlas por debajo en los comentarios de este vídeo.
Jeśli masz jakieś pytania, to proszę zostaw nam komentarz tutaj pod tym wideo.
Una vez más, gracias Milena, gracias a todos vosotros.
Gracias, Calo. Wam również dziękujemy.
Bye. Por fin hemos visto con los ciclos de investigación que estamos haciendo, que están saliendo por YouTube, que en todas las sesiones que hacemos, siguiendo el mismo protocolo, con las mismas preguntas, pero hechas con personas diferentes, además de culturas diferentes, de lenguas diferentes, etc., no toda la información coincide. La mayoría de la información no coincide. Hay algo que coincide, sí, pero es una mínima parte. Es un porcentaje muy pequeño. Entonces ya hemos entendido que no es tan fiable toda la información que sale de una sesión de hipnosis. Pues entonces, ¿por qué haces sesiones de hipnosis regresiva? ¿Por qué? Hay que distinguir dos tipos de sesiones. Una sesión es la sesión a la persona, ad personam, para solucionar un problema a la persona. Otro tipo de sesión es la sesión investigativa, que en sí no existe. Existe un protocolo de investigación que contiene muchísimas sesiones iguales, repetidas, de donde se filtra la información en común. El pequeño porcentaje de información hay que filtrarlo y sacarlo para coger esta información como fiable. En una sesión única, hecha ad personam, para solucionarle los problemas, sabemos que es una información distorsionada y contaminada, pero la utilizamos no para investigar, no para descubrir, no para conocer, o sea, para ir a la causa del problema de la persona y trabajar en él, y trabajar para la persona, para solucionar el problema. Y punto. Está claro que luego, después de muchas sesiones ad personam, sale una inmensa cantidad de información parecida o igual. Y esta sí, que la sacamos de ahí como fiable. Si todas las personas que sepan o menos de esos argumentos, o sea, contaminación de la parte racional, sí, puede ser, pero la información sale lo mismo a personas que no tienen esta información y no pueden contaminarla con su parte racional. Cuando hablamos de seres reptiloides, insectoides, humanoides, cuando hablamos de los grises, cuando hablamos de los tipos de experimentos que hacen, de los experimentos genéticos, de la sustracción de energía por alimentación, cuando hablamos de laboratorios, cuando hablamos de militares en etérico que trabajan, cuando hablamos de algunas técnicas de control mental, cuando hablamos de portales vivos, cuando hablamos de todos los conceptos que manejamos todos los días y que podemos encontrar en las sesiones de hipnosis, aquella es información fiable, es porque se repite. Una contaminación es la contaminación subjetiva. La otra, objetiva. Cuando llega a la persona en hipnosis, esta información ha pasado por muchas dimensiones, por muchas densidades, por muchas inteligencias, por muchas voluntades. Podemos llamarla contaminación objetiva. O sea, contaminada por la gran co-creación de donde ha pasado. La subjetiva es la contaminación que la persona que la recibe y la expresa la contamina con su estructura mental, la interpreta y sale aún más deformada por una contaminación subjetiva. Imaginaros cómo esta información puede ser gestionada verbalmente. El límite de la palabra es impresionante. Explica a un ciego desde el nacimiento qué es el color rojo. Explícaselo con palabras. ¿Cómo se lo explicas? ¿Cómo se lo explicas a un ciego? Desde el nacimiento, un color. Es imposible. ¿Os dais cuenta de cuánto es limitado el verbo? Entonces, ¿qué vamos a sacar de una hipnosis solamente? Cuando hay una contaminación objetiva y una contaminación subjetiva. ¿Cuál es el producto de aquella sesión? Si vas a creer todo aquel que sale de la sesión de hipnosis, te estás autoengañando. Y quiero añadir un concepto nuevo. El concepto de frecuencia conciencial. Porque tú no eres el tú de hace 10 años. Y tú no vas a ser el mismo en 10 años. Vas cambiando. Tu vida te forja. Tus experiencias te cambian. Cambia tu conciencia. Sí, sigues en el cuerpo físico, pero tu parte subliminal está a otro nivel. Porque si yo soluciono un problema y ya no veo la interferencia, pues la información ha cambiado. Si yo vuelvo a entrar en ambiente hipnótico e ir al mismo punto donde estaba antes, voy a ver todo cambiado. No voy a ver un interferente, ya no está. La información ha cambiado. Ha pasado a través del filtro de tu conciencia. Te llega una información y según como tú eres, tú la cambias. Ya no solo según tu estructura mental, según tu cultura y según tu capacidad de expresarte verbalmente, sino según tu frecuencia conciencial. Por eso, para hacer investigación en hipnosis hay que hacerla seriamente. Hay que filtrar todo tipo de contaminación. la objetiva y la subjetiva. Y todo aquel que se queda en común es información que podemos tomar como fiable. Y es un porcentaje muy pequeño con respecto a toda la información que sale de cada hipnosis. Moraleja, una flor no hace primavera. Una sesión de hipnosis regresiva no os da ninguna información fiable. No dejéis que os engañe una sesión de hipnosis regresiva. Buenos días.
Dzień dobry.
Bienvenidos a este primer vídeo de Disclosure en español y polaco.
Bardzo Was serdecznie witamy na tym nowym wideo, które będzie w języku hiszpańskim i polskim na kanale Disclosures.
Vamos a producir mucho más vídeos en futuro como estos vídeos informativos.
W przyszłości stworzymy dużo więcej takich wideo, które będą Was informowały o różnych rzeczach.
Porque estamos notando que cuanto más se va divulgando este trabajo, estas hipnosis por internet, también cuanto más mala información se está difundiendo.
A to dlatego, że zauważyliśmy, że im więcej wstawiamy sesji z naszymi hipnozami, tym więcej jakby informacji sprzecznych zaczyna się rozprzestrzeniać.
Y entonces hoy vamos a hablar de las sesiones investigativas.
Więc dzisiaj będziemy mówić o sesjach badawczych.
Porque estoy viendo que hay personas que a lo mejor se dedican a una sesión con una persona, se van a algún lugar, preguntan algo y lo poco de información que pueden extraer de una sesión se lo creen como si fuera oro, completamente puro oro.
Bo zauważyłem, że są takie sesje i takie osoby, które robią jedną sesję z jedną osobą na dany temat i kiedy wychodzi tam jakaś informacja, to jest ona odbierana jakby to było rzeczywiście coś niesamowicie wiarygodnego, jakby to było czyste złoto.
Yo os digo que la sesión así dicha investigativa no existe.
Ja chciałbym Wam powiedzieć, że sesja badawcza tak naprawdę nie istnieje.
Entonces podríais como preguntar, entonces cuando haces una sesión a un cliente y preguntas cosas, ¿por qué preguntas?
Więc mógłbyś mi zadać pytanie, więc skoro robisz jakąś sesję z jakąś osobą i zadajesz jej pytania, to właściwie po co je w ogóle zadajesz?
Sí, sabemos que la información en hipnosis está muy, pero de verdad muy contaminada.
My bardzo dobrze wiemy, że informacja, która wychodzi podczas hipnozy jest niezwykle, ale to niezwykle zanieczyszczona.
Y esa información, así como sale de la hipnosis, no podemos tomarla como conocimiento, como investigación.
Więc takiej informacji, która wychodzi podczas sesji hipnozy, nie bierzemy nigdy jako takiej informacji, która jest rzeczywiście bardzo prawdziwa, zgodna z prawdą i oczywista.
En el caso de sesiones a clientes, la información que sacamos nos sirve por otro objetivo. El objetivo es llegar a la causa de su problema y trabajar.
Te informacje, które uzyskujemy podczas sesji dla klientów, służą nam zupełnie do czegoś innego. Celem jest to, żeby znaleźć przyczynę i pracować nad nią.
Pero ¿qué significa que la información está contaminada? ¿Cuánto está contaminada y por qué?
Ale co to właściwie oznacza informacja zanieczyszczona? Kiedy jest zanieczyszczona i dlaczego jest zanieczyszczona?
Hay que saber que cuando nosotros pedimos una información y nos llega a través de una persona en hipnosis, esta información sale de una fuente, para así decirlo, y atraviesa muchas dimensiones, muchas densidades.
Kiedy prosimy o jakąś informację podczas sesji, to ta informacja, powiedzmy to w ten sposób, pochodzi z jakiegoś źródła, ale w międzyczasie przechodzi przez wiele gęstości i wiele wymiarów.
Y también pasa por conciencias, por inteligencias. Esa información viene atrapada en el éter por varios seres.
Ale ta informacja przechodzi też przez wiele umysłów, wiele świadomości, jest istnieje w eterze i może być przechwycona również przez wiele bytów.
Estos seres, estas inteligencias, pueden voluntariamente o involuntariamente distorsionarla.
I te byty, te istoty lub świadomości mogą ją zniekształcić świadomie lub nieświadomie.
Y además, la persona que está en hipnosis tiene sus creencias, su mentalidad, sus perspectivas, sus opiniones. Esta estructura mental contamina también esta información.
A co więcej, osoba, która jest w stanie hipnozy, ma swoje własne przekonania, swoje własne wartości i wierzenia, swoją własną mentalność i przez tą właśnie strukturę całą mentalną również może dojść do jeszcze kolejnego zanieczyszczenia.
Y además, si nosotros queremos investigar, por ejemplo, una persona o un ser que no tiene ninguna conexión con el ambiente hipnótico donde estamos trabajando, esta persona puede no autorizar la salida de informaciones de sí mismo.
A co więcej, jeśli połączymy się z jakąś istotą, która absolutnie nie należy do tego środowiska hipnotycznego, w którym pracujemy, taka istota może nie zgodzić się na przekazanie informacji.
Si hay interacción, si hay interferencias entre un ser y otro, es posible que circule información por las conexiones, por los pactos.
Jeśli jest jakaś interferencja między dwoma istotami, to wtedy dzięki tym paktom, albo przez te pakty, przez to połączenie, które istnieje, rzeczywiście wychodzą informacje.
Pero si en aquella sesión en concreto ese ser o esa persona se va a cuestionar y no hay ninguna conexión, es muy improbable que llegue una información autorizada.
Ale jeśli zdarza się tak, że łączymy się z istotą, która nie ma z tym nic wspólnego, to jest bardzo mało prawdopodobne, że dostaniemy jakąś informację.
Entonces, imaginemos que queremos investigar sobre un personaje famoso de la historia.
No, na przykład wyobraźmy sobie, że chcielibyśmy otrzymać informację o jakiejś osobie niezwykle znanej, historycznej.
Si no tenemos de alguna manera alguna conexión con los elementos del ambiente hipnótico y esta persona, aunque no esté conectada, no autoriza esta información, pues no llega.
Więc jeśli wyobrazimy sobie, że ta osoba nie jest w żaden sposób połączona z tym środowiskiem hipnotycznym, w którym pracujemy, może się tak zdarzyć, że absolutnie nie zezwoli na żadne przekazywanie informacji na swój temat.
Y cuando pasa esto, hay siempre o casi siempre alguna entidad que se aprovecha de la situación.
I kiedy to się dzieje, zazwyczaj pojawia się jakiś byt, który wykorzystuje tę sytuację.
Se puede presentar con la supuesta identidad de la persona o del ser que estamos buscando, o puede de todas formas modificar o inventar una información por su cuenta, por su personal ventaja.
Może zrobić dwie rzeczy. Albo przyjąć, zidentyfikować się z osobą, o której chcemy zrobić tę sesję, przyjąć jej tożsamość, albo zmienić informacje, które chcielibyśmy otrzymać, tak aby to działało na jej korzyść.
Nosotros en sesión a clientes podemos trabajar porque el cliente nos autoriza a trabajar en su sesión.
Podczas sesji dla klientów możemy pracować nad takimi informacjami, bo otrzymujemy zgodę na informacje właśnie dzięki temu klientowi.
Y podemos trabajar con sus seres queridos, por ejemplo, o con los seres que interfieren con ella, propio porque hay estas conexiones.
I możemy pracować na przykład z istotami, które kocha ta dana osoba, lub z bytami, które w nią ingerują, właśnie przez to połączenie, które tam istnieje.
Entonces, hay una gran diferencia entre la sesión a un cliente para solucionar sus problemas y hacer sesiones para investigar.
Dlatego istnieje taka duża różnica między sesjami, które robimy dla klientów, aby rozwiązać ich problemy, i między sesjami takimi poszukiwawczymi, badawczymi.
Por eso digo que no existe una sesión investigativa.
I dlatego właśnie Wam mówię, że nie istnieje coś takiego jak sesja badawcza.
Lo que existe es un protocolo de sesiones de investigación.
To, co istnieje, to pewien protokół sesji badawczych.
Hay que seguir un protocolo y hay que seguir, ejecutar unas series de sesiones y con personas diferentes.
Więc trzeba zawsze śledzić ten sam protokół, a jednocześnie wykonać wiele sesji z różnymi osobami.
El protocolo tiene que ser único, unívoco, porque hay que preguntar en un tema las mismas preguntas para ir en la misma dirección.
Ten protokół powinien być zawsze taki sam, ponieważ należy zadawać takie same pytania, tak aby iść zawsze w tym samym kierunku.
Cuanto más está restringido ese espacio de investigación, cuanto más podemos tener más probabilidad de tener buena información.
Im bardziej zawężamy obszar naszych poszukiwań, tym bardziej prawdopodobne będzie, że otrzymamy dobre informacje.
Sí, podemos también aumentar ese espacio, pero tenemos que aumentar proporcionalmente el número de sesiones por hacer.
Możemy oczywiście rozszerzyć ten obszar, ale wtedy będziemy zmuszeni również rozszerzyć ilość tych sesji.
Luego, cuando tenemos una grande serie de sesiones, pero estamos hablando de centenas o hasta de millares de sesiones,
I wtedy mówimy o olbrzymiej liczbie sesji, od setki po tysiące.
tenemos que recoger toda aquella información que es común a todas o a casi todas estas sesiones hechas.
I wtedy musimy pozbierać te informacje, które są wspólne dla wszystkich bądź prawie wszystkich tych sesji.
Esta información común vais a ver que es un porcentaje muy pequeño con respecto a la totalidad de la información.
I zobaczycie, że ta informacja wspólna będzie naprawdę niewielkim odsetkiem tych informacji, które się tam pojawią.
Son pepitas de oro.
To są takie malutkie ziarenka.
Es como si nosotros vamos a un río, vamos a coger este filtro, vamos a coger muchísima arena para recoger solo muy pocas pepitillas de oro.
I można to przyrównać do poszukiwania złota, kiedy filtruje się dno rzeki, zbiera się mnóstwo piasku, a na koniec pojawiają się maleńkie ziarenka złota.
Esa sí que es información de oro.
I to jest właśnie ta informacja złota.
Si hoy podemos decir que hay seres que interfieren bastante con el ser humano y que tienen formas de animales reptiles o de animales a forma de insectos, etcétera, es porque todo esto sale desde que se empezaron las sesiones de hipnosis y hay muchísimas, millares y millares con esta información común.
I jeśli dzisiaj możemy powiedzieć, że są ingerencje, które przybierają formy albo reptilii, albo jakichś insektów, to dlatego, że takie informacje wychodzą od początku naszych sesji hipnotycznych i są wspólne i jest ich tysiące.
Pero si yo digo que en la ciudad de Nueva York en el 1452, en aquel punto, había una casa que vivía un viejo que se llamaba Tom, pues solo en aquella sesión ha salido y cuanto más contaminada puede ser, no lo va a saber nadie.
Ale jeśli chciałabym powiedzieć, przekazać taką informację, że w Nowym Jorku w 1452 roku stał taki a taki dom, w którym mieszkał taki a taki starszy pan o imieniu Tom, to nie mam pojęcia, jak bardzo zanieczyszczona będzie ta informacja.
Así entonces se hace investigación. Es un trabajo muy largo, muy duro y tiene que ser hecho con un protocolo riguroso i severo.
A więc właśnie w taki sposób należy robić sesje badawcze. Jest to proces bardzo długi, ciężki i który wymaga bardzo restrykcyjnego protokołu.
Entonces, por esto que nosotros ya vamos a empezar a hacer ciclos de investigación.
I właśnie dlatego zaczniemy teraz robić takie cykle badawcze.
La estructura del team, que cada vez va creciendo siempre más, y el número de clientes que cada día contactan con nosotros, nos permiten organizar estos ciclos de investigación.
I ponieważ struktura naszego zespołu cały czas się powiększa, a także liczba klientów, którzy kontaktują się z nami każdego dnia, te czynniki pozwalają nam na to, żebyśmy zrobili taki cykl badawczy.
Creo que ya he dicho todo, o casi todo. Cualquier pregunta podéis escribirla en los comentarios del vídeo o donde sea publicado el vídeo.
Myślę, że powiedziałem wszystko, bądź prawie wszystko, a jeśli macie jakieś pytania, to proszę zadajcie je pod tym wideo.
Gracias por vuestra atención.
Dziękujemy za Waszą uwagę.
Y gracias a ti, Milena.
Gracias a ti, Calo. Dziękujemy.
Chao.
Ciao.